my teeth, but still my two-thirds.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Indianapolis. It's the Dolphins and the Colts under the lights on Sunday night.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. Josh Downs now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
He runs with it. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Let's go now.
They go right back to Taylor. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. The safety, Jordan Poyer, up to make the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
We talked to him earlier in the week, Mike, and he tried to downplay this as just another game, but I think after seeing him on the field during warm-ups, that's gone out the window. You can tell it's starting to set in just how big of an opportunity this really is. They've outlasted every team in the AFC except for the one they're about to face. And if they're able to beat them, man, they'll have a chance to do something really special. But for that to happen, they're going to need him to lead the way as they try to overcome this intimidating atmosphere. And if he does that, they could be holding the Lamar Hunt Trophy in just a few short hours.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. Play action. Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The rookie, Latu, the UCLA man, in there to bring him down.
Quarterback's having a hard time establishing any sort of rhythm here early against this defense. He fails to connect on the first down pass. They give him another opportunity through the air on 2nd, and it gets even worse. If they can't protect the quarterback and they can't get him some easy completions, it just makes everything for this play caller that much more difficult. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Looking to throw, Richardson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
The Dolphins offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3 and out on that opening drive. So they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's taken in by Achane. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball. And That play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A play fake. Now 2 to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So a quarter. Third down and 9. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. In motion, it's Waddle. A run with the fullback, Ingold. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. 2nd down and 8. Right back to the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Let's go now.
Richardson to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight, there's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. Throwing is Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. They do indeed snap it. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. Hill brought in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action, it's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Tua. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. Here's Jake Bailey now, as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Richardson. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Richardson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. On 2nd down, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Javon Holland, tight coverage, and he's able to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He'll check this one down to Taylor. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Matt Gay on now for the Colts field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. In trouble. Going to be taken down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? In motion comes Beckham. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. He'll look deep for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. They'll go. Richardson. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will score. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first half lead into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Which one of these two clubs is going to be Super Bowl bound? We'll find out in just a little bit. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. The Dolphins offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
To the left side, OBJ is there. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. The safety, Justin Simmons, with the stop. Throwing is Tua. That is caught to the goal line and in. Odell Beckham Jr. Touchdown, Miami. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Sanders here for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins are on top. It's 14-10.
14, Colts 10.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, this is Downs. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor set to take over once more. And with the season winding down, he continues to put up the big numbers. Let's take a look at some of the leading candidates to take home the award for Offensive Player of the Year. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. A run with Taylor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Looking to throw. Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Julian Blackman comes up from the safety spot to bring him down. 2nd and 7. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Colts offense and their running back set to go once more. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A troubling development here in this AFC title game. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Chop Robinson, the rookie out of Penn State, in there for the stop. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. They'll look to pick up the pace.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's going to have a Colts 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs. Richardson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get
into space to the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 88 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the ground, it's Taylor. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion comes Beckham. A play fake. Now Tua to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't.
They'll toss it here to Achane. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Colts offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Richardson. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Richardson gonna look to throw. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. Throwing, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he'll be taken down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the Dolphins 1-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hand.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Yay to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Tungo Bailoa. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's 2. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down. It was 3rd and 5. And they picked up 7. Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. There he goes again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, here's Tungo Bailoa to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Putting the tight end in motion. he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Play action. Tagovailoa. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the Colts are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They go right back to Taylor. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. On the run, it's Hull. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Here it is on 4th down. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A carry here with Hull. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll run. It's Hull. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get about 5. So it's a win for the Colts as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for Greg Olson, our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. We'll see you in 2 weeks in New Orleans for Super Bowl 59. Till then, good night, everyone.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself again. Welcome back, Marlena.